Hey Gemini, what's going on? I hope you're super well, my fellow partners in crime. This is going to be a love reading for April, Gemini, but just whenever it comes up in your feed is when you're supposed to get it because it's timeless. Whether you are new or whether you are a returner, thank you so much for checking out the video. I really appreciate it and you're very welcome here. If you find the reading resonates with you, Gemini, and you feel like liking and subscribing, that would be awesome. I would love that. And if you fancy getting a personal reading with me, you can do that too. If you head down to the description box, my link to my Fiverr page is there, so you can book there. Gemini, what a beautiful reading. This is the same person. I don't know if you happen to catch the quickie messages from your person, but it's that I did the other day, but it's looking like the same person. Here's the king, the King of Pentacles that follows all your readings around. There he is. So this is your person. It doesn't matter if you're looking for like a woman or a man. This is the energy that they're coming up with. So Gemini, this person is, they're gonna look after you. Like if you let them in, obviously that's your choice, but they just want to give you everything. This is, you have such a beautiful future ahead of you with this person, Gemini. You have a big reading here, Gem. So okay, for most of you, I think this is going to be a new love. Okay, so it could be someone that you already know. But what I mean like by a new love is like it's someone that you haven't had a relationship with before. So this is like not some dodgy mofo from your past, okay? This is like somebody new that you've not had a relationship with yet. The relationship is being manifested. Okay, I feel like there's a separation happening here at the moment. Are you gonna focus? Thank you. Yeah, I feel like you guys are, you might be communicating, but I doubt it, frankly, because I feel like this person has pulled back to deal with something, which I'm gonna get into, but it's being manifested. This relationship is being manifested. Okay. There's a couple of things getting in the way of it though here. You have this devil energy coming up here, which basically what I'm seeing here is that both of you are really, this is both of you are really in your head about this, because both of you are, focus please, thank you, please and thank you. Both of you think it's too good to be true. Your person thinks you're too good to be true, you think your person is too good to be true, and you're both really up in your head about it. But I feel like it's because you guys have been screwed over so many times in the past, basically, Gemini. I feel like both of you are kind of dealing with the same thing here, the same kind of suspicions. Do you know what I mean? When you're looking at this person, you're like, what's the catch? Like, what's wrong with you? What are you going to try and do to me? But both of you are getting over that, okay, with the 10 of Wands here. So if there's been like a delay, a hiatus, if you will, I feel like it's because both of you have kind of been releasing stuff from your past so that you can actually have this. You've manifested each other, you've prayed for this and they've given it to you. So this is going to end soon, okay? You're coming out of this soon. So first of all, I want to talk about what your person thinks of you, okay? And then we're going to go into like what's going on with them, although not too deep, because I don't, you know, it's not my business, right? It's not, they'll tell you when they want you to know, Gemini, but your person, this is the card that came out for what your person thinks of you, Gemini. And I feel like actually some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, because this came out in the Taurus reading too. You make your person so happy, Gemini. It's just, they see you as like, they're just amazed. they just find you amazing. Like, I feel like you just kind of popped into this person's kind of dark world, and you just kind of like made them feel alive again. Like, they just see so much happiness with you, and all I see here is an energy. They just want to protect you. You know what I mean? It's like they just want to be able to give you everything, because they just see you're like their wish fulfillment. All they see is happiness with you. I think you're really fun to be around, and like really kind, and like just everything they want. And like, they're seeing wife, okay, or like mother or father of their children here, because if I can get the camera to focus, you know, they're coming up as the King of Pentacles, and they're seeing you as their queen. So they're seeing you as like their divine counterpart. They probably, I mean, unless they're spiritual, they're not going to call it that, but like they're seeing you as the one, Gemini, like the one that's the perfect one for them, very suited to them, everything they've ever wanted, really. That's why I think there's an element here. And you know what? I think this is, you see them as the same thing. It really feels divine counterpart to me. But I think you both see each other as everything you ever wanted, and that's why you're suspicious, because you're like, there's gotta be something wrong with you. Like, what's the catch here? Like, what do you do something weird at the weekend? Like, what is it? Like, are you wanted for murdering prostitutes or something? Like, what's the catch here? But yeah, they see you as wish fulfillment, Gemini. I feel like you both wished for this, and now that it's here, you're both kind of like, I'm just gonna check you out a lot, because you know, don't trust anyone anymore. So there's so many cards for you, Gemini. Okay. So first card that came out for your person, is it worth it? Okay, your person's making a decision here, Gemini, because they've been very hurt in the past, like I say, and I think you have been too. I don't know if it's more recent for this person. There's something here from their past though that's held them back, I think, here, because they really don't want to get hurt again. But I think basically what's happening is like the pull here is so strong. Yeah, they're listening to their gut. They're trying to make a decision here. Like, they're trying to decide, like, yeah, time to decide. They're trying to decide, like, is it worth getting hurt again? Do you know what I mean? But I think you're gonna get a conversation soon. Like, they're gonna come forward and have this conversation with you soon, because it really is driving them nuts. They didn't want to rush in though, because like, they've been hurt so much in the past here, and there's very much this kind of energy of like, if it's meant to be, they'll wait for me. Do you know what I mean? And also let down your defenses. So this person they're working hard, and I feel like you're doing the same thing, Gemini, to like let down your defenses so that you can let this person in, because I feel like you're both very guarded here. At the bottom of the deck you have the Moon card, clarified by Archangel Chamuel. Yeah, it talks about opening your heart to unconditional love. So I feel like Archangel Chamuel does. So I feel like here with the Moon card, especially, you have the Seven of Swords underneath the Moon. So there's subconscious fears here that you're both dealing with. But the thing is, you both have, it's such a pure love that you both have, Gemini. Like, there's so much love between you both. Like, there's such an unconditional love here that it's almost like both of you can't resist it. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like you're both very logical, but this is just kind of overriding your senses. It's kind of what it feels like to me, for both of you. But your person, they have some confidence issues as well that they're dealing with. There's issues here around being worthy and kind of like feeling able to deserve miracles, you know, because I think this person, honestly, I feel like there's such a energy of kind of, I feel like they were so jaded before, like before they met you. I feel like they'd just kind of given up, do you know what I mean? Like they'd had so many people kind of like screw them over, and like things had not worked out. When you talk to this person, like there may have been one person in particular that's done this to them. You may find it's been quite recent. Yeah, there's confidence issues here. Like I don't know if this is stemmed from family, because I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but because I feel like this person has quite a strong mother energy in their life, but they're working on confidence issues here. And yeah, see, people listening have faith. When the throat chakra is blocked, it can sometimes lead to, like if you have a particularly overbearing mother figure in your childhood, you know, it's like, for example, like if you have a friend that always kind of shouts you down, eventually, friend, quote unquote friend, like eventually you just kind of give up, do you know what I mean? You're just like, well, you're not going to listen to what I have to say anyway, so I'm going to stop talking. It's that kind of energy. So I don't know if they've had, like if there's a particularly strong mother energy that's hanging around the reading, and I don't know if it's that, you know what I mean? But they have 3 cards here. They have, my pleasure is free of guilt, I am the creator of my world, and I make my own life choices. And given the other cards here that I'm going to talk about, it feels to me like they're not always, they feel like, I don't know if this is true, but they feel like they're not free to make their own decisions about something. Because you have, I make my own life choices, and I am the creator of my world, which kind of, it says to me there's maybe someone that has a heavy influence over them, do you know what I mean? And they have, my pleasure is free of guilt. So I don't know if, because this is another thing, like obviously, you know, everybody knows that like fear is a great tool to control people, but actually guilt and shame are much more are much easier to use to control people, because people can, you know, you can tell when people's like, someone's trying to scare you to control you, right? But it's actually much more difficult, I think, to kind of deal with guilt and shame, because it really hits you at the core when it's someone close to you that's using this to manipulate you. Do you know what I mean? And it takes a while, I think, to recognize it, that you're being played in this way. So I feel like there's something like that that's kind of that they're dealing with at the moment, Gemini. So you also have I miss you. So Gemini, you might be thinking, I don't know if you're thinking that this person doesn't miss you, but like this person is so in love with you. They really are. They're dealing with their issues, okay? So I feel like this person actually has multiple issues here, but a lot of it is to do with self-worth. I think they don't feel worthy. They think about you all the time, Gemini, and I'm sure that you think about them all the time too. They're leveling up though. They're going through a process of leveling up here. Yeah, this person, they see you as their everything, Gemini. I also feel like they're working very hard, like money-wise as well, to save up some money for you. See, this is interesting. There's someone else and there's no one else. This usually comes out like this to tell me that there is a third party, but it's not romantic. So like there's someone, and I'm sure it's a mother, or it's like some kind of family energy or something like that. It's not a wife, and it's not a girlfriend, and it's not an ex. Could be an ex, but if it is an ex, they're not involved with them anymore, do you know what I mean? Past life connection for sure. I think about you all the time. This person thinks about you constantly, Gemini. Yeah, they don't feel worthy. They're so sweet. Heavy responsibilities, right? This is the one that kind of got my attention here. So there's something that this person is dealing with, heavy responsibilities, which kind of makes sense because they keep coming up as this King of Pentacles, right? King of Pentacles always has heavy responsibilities because he or she is the kind of person that people come to, right? because they're quite managerial, they like to be in charge, they know their stuff, you know what I mean? This is someone who's like very kind of, in terms of money anyway, like dominant and kind of take charge, and they always know what's up. They could be like a manager or business owner or something like that. But in terms of this heavy responsibilities, you had this Six of Pentacles come up, right? It feels to me like they are financially obligated to someone, and I wonder if it's a mother. There's some kind of guilt here. I feel like this person is financially obligated to someone, and it's some kind of issue like that, because you also have here the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, which for me, these are both dominant mother energies, okay? It could be the mother of their child, you know, that they're not with. Like, if that's what it is, they have no feelings for this person anymore, okay? But it could be like the mother of their child, or it could be their mother, or like a gran or an aunt or something. But there's some kind of, it's something like that they're dealing with, Gemini. But you make them want to walk away, and I think they are going to walk away. Like, I don't think they're going to abandon people, like, not like that, but I think they're really going to kind of withdraw their energy from this person, because see, with the Three of Wands, I feel like since they met you, they've kind of started to daydream about like what life could really be like if what do they want? You know, like if this person wasn't in their life, what would they want? And it's you, Gemini. So you have the Six of Cups here, okay, with the King of Wands. I feel like there's heavy daydreaming going on here. I think this person just wants to give you everything. I think this person, I've said this before in your readings, I really think this person's self-esteem is a little bit tied up in what they feel like they can give you. So I don't know if that's something, like they may have been a particularly prominent figure in their family, like if it's the older brother or like the oldest sister or something, they may have been expected to take on a lot of duties in the family or something, like, you know, monetary or something like that. But they really want to be able to give you everything. This is kind of what they dream about, Gemini. And they're really up in their head about it. Like, they're really caught up in their head about it. But we know all about that, right, Gem? We can sympathize with that. But they're leveling up for you, okay? Because I feel like when you met this person, they may have kind of been a page, but they're leveling up to this Emperor status. This is somebody very loyal, Gemini. If you're looking for loyal, and you're looking for commitment, and you're looking for someone that will love you, this is the one. They just want to be able to give you everything. It's just a beautiful energy. They just see you as like, oh, it's kind of what I get here. It's like this kind of, because they don't really know what to do with you, they feel like if they can just give you things and look after you, they feel it's, do you know what I mean? It's like that kind of, I don't know, like, I guess like you would feel like with a child. Do you know what I mean? Like, because they have that kind of really sweet energy, like you just want to be able to look after them. You know what I mean? It's that kind of, but obviously there's slightly, they don't think of you that way. Gemini, like, they're not thinking of you as a child. But that's like the closest energy I can get to it. But there's a lot of passion here, Gemini. You can expect, yeah, you have a lot of fun with this person, Gemini. They have a lot of passion for you, and they're gonna come, they really want to be able to come forward with this offer, and they're going to soon. But again, there's this energy of they're working hard at the moment to get to this, because it's what they want to be able to give you. Because with the Seven of Pentacles, I think he or she is nearly there as well, because like with the Seven of Pentacles, this is someone who's been really putting in the work, and now it's starting to flourish. But they want to be able to give you this like Ten of Pentacles energy, you know what I mean? Like being able to settle down with you and give you like somewhere nice to live and look after you. Excuse me, I just keep wanting to say look after you. So love you, look after you. Sorry guys, I had a coffee before. Apparently when you hit my age, like having a coffee apparently messes up your entire digestive system. I gotta tell you, Gemini, right, see, this is your new, no it's not, this is your near future, there we go. So this can be anything from like a couple of weeks to a couple of months, but it kind of, it's like a timeline here, okay? So the closest, so this is kind of what I think is happening like right now. And you have an energy of fighting, and you're not fighting with each other. This feels very much to me like your person's energy. For some reason or another, they're having to fight for this. I don't know if this is like fighting in themselves. It feels like an internal struggle. This person may not have had much, like they may not have stuck up for themselves very much in the past, like in terms of friends and family and women or men or whatever, but you know, I think that because there's just sweet energy, and they've maybe just always been that person that other people have relied on, so they've kind of just always accepted that role for themselves. But I think since they met you, because you have this kind of fiery energy, I think they're so impressed with you. You're kind of making them see things a little differently, and I think they're starting to fight for what they want, which is you. So I feel like there's, I don't know if they're fighting with their family or if this is just fighting with their themselves, but there's I feel like it's actually they're having to defend this relationship to someone or something like that, but they are doing it. They are fighting for this. Yeah, there's going to be something revealed to you. There's going to be communication here, Gemini. There's going to be, whatever this is that has stopped them from coming forward, they're going to come forward and tell you, okay, with the 8 of Wands, there's going to be some kind of fast communication here. And part of it is going to be the secret. Part of the secret is that they love you, basically. That's part of the secret. It's not a bad secret, Gem. I don't think you've got anything to worry about here. Part of the secret is that they love you. With the 4 of Swords, this is that focusing? This is usually an energy of, it can be a little separation, but I don't see that here. It seems to be more of a kind of peaceful energy. Do you know what I mean? I really think you just give them a lot of peace. But also I wonder if that's part of kind of why there's been this delay here, because I think with you, they didn't really feel this need to kind of rush, because I think they just kind of knew that it was going to work out. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like they've just been taking this time to kind of heal themselves and get properly together. Because then there's going to be this contact. Also with the Ace of Cups, I feel like this person is learning self-love as well. Because it's such a spiritual connection as well with the High Priestess. It really is. I think it's probably shocked this person meeting you. I don't think they were expecting to meet you, Gemini. I feel like you weren't expecting to meet this person either. But this is a wish fulfillment, okay, with the Star card, and it kind of feels to me like a past life connection too. And with the Page of Swords, this is you guys. This is gonna be a whole new life for you guys, basically. Like, this person's gonna, I know it sounds corny, but this person's gonna change your life. Because the thing is, I feel like both of you have always kind of had to have been, or at least in recent relationships, you've had to have been guarded with people because kind of people always took advantage. Do you know what I mean? But that's over now with this person. Like, see, if you look at this card, like the wind is blowing this way, the winds are changing. Like, it's a whole new life coming in here, Gemini. And in your outcome position, you have the Ace of... Sorry, Gems, the camera only records for like 25 minutes or something. I didn't mean for this reading to be this long, but in the outcome position, there's a new offer coming in here, Gemini. This person wants to give you something, and they're going to. They're gonna come forward here with an offer. There's a whole new life brewing for you guys, and this person, see if you look at this card, see how there's like, I don't know what she's supposed to be, like an angel or a wisp or like a ghost or something, but see the way she's looking after him in his sleep. This is what this person's gonna do. This is what they want to do. They just want to, I get this energy of kind of almost like a watching you while you sleep kind of energy, because there really is like a sense of awe. It's like you're an angel or something that dropped into this person's life, and they're very, very thankful for you because I really think you've changed them. I think they get very emotional actually when they think about you, Gemini, because my throat just went there, but they just want to look after you, this person. Like, they just want to be able to give you everything. And you have the Four of Wands, which is the commitment card. Okay, so like this is moving in together, this is engagement, marriage, the whole shebang, Gemini. This is what they want to give you, and this is what's coming. You have the Two of Cups in your outcome position, which is union. Okay, this is another soulmate card. Like, I for sure think you're dealing with a soulmate here because it's such a powerful energy. I think you really changed each other since you met. But yeah, you're coming into union. You're gonna be very, very happy together, Gemini. Really, really happy. Like, relationship goals. Do you know what I mean? There is gonna be like no one else for you guys. They're not gonna look at anyone else. You're not gonna look at anyone else. And there's happiness here now. I feel like this is it. Like, once it comes together, it may have taken a while for this to come together, but once it does come together, that's going to be it. It's like sailing off into the sunset, harmony. And again, I can't help but notice here, like, see how it's a woman and a wee boy or a wee girl? There's an energy here of like the protector. You know what I mean? Like, she seems a bit bruised and battered to me. Like, which I feel like might be the kind of energy, your energy when you met this person. Or that's kind of how they saw you. Do you know what I mean? Like someone that's had to put up with a lot of crap. But again, there's an energy here of like the protector and trying to look after you. Oh, what a beautiful reading, Gemini. So I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading for you. If you did enjoy the reading and you feel like liking and subscribing, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, Gemini, and don't be a stranger. Come back and see me soon. Bye, Gem.